Good day, everyone. How are you today? It's me again, Teacher Koy, and welcome to Isip Math Tutorial.
When I wake up, what do there?
Illustrates the rectangular coordinate system and its uses. What is a rectangular coordinate system? The rectangular coordinate system, or also known as Cartesian coordinate plane, was named after the 17th century French mathematician René Descartes. The rectangular plane consists of two perpendicular number lines that meet at the point of origin, or 0, 0, and divided the plane into four regions called quadrants. It is composed of infinitely many points. Each point on a coordinate plane corresponds one ordered pair, or the value of x and y. The first coordinate of a point is called the x-coordinate, or abscissa, and the second coordinate is called the y-coordinate, or ordinate. So ito po yon. Ito po yung itsura ng rectangular coordinate system or Cartesian plane. Ito po yung dalawang number lines, di ba? Yung isa horizontal, ito po yung x-axis po natin. Tapos yung isa vertical, ito po yung y-axis po natin. And they meet at the point of origin, which is 0, 0. And divide the plane into four regions called quadrant. Okay? So, pag sinabi nating number line, kung ito po yung point of origin, 0, 0, so ibig sabihin, itong x-axis, lahat ng numbers papuntang right are positive numbers, di ba? Tapos yung papuntang left are all negative numbers. At saka itong sa y-axis naman, kung ito yung point of origin, lahat ng numbers papunta doon sa taas are all positive. At lahat ng numbers papunta dito sa baba are all negative. It divides the plane into four regions, or called quadrant. We have here quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Yung quadrant 1 po natin, value ng x po natin are all positive. Kasi ito po yung quadrant 1, diba? X, part ng x-axis. Saka ito yung sa y-axis. So, they're all positive. Positive x and positive y. Positive value of x and positive value of y. And for the second quadrant, or the quadrant 2, the value of our x here is negative. Kasi ito po yung sa x niya, x-axis. And the value of our y is positive. Ito po yung y niya. Then for the quadrant 3, our x value are all negative. Ito po yung x-axis niya. And y value are also negative. Okay? And sa quadrant 4, ang ating x are all positive. Kasi ito po yung x niya. And sa y po natin is negative. Okay, so let's try this one. Plot the set of points positive 5 and positive 3, negative 3 and positive 2, negative 2 and negative 4, positive 4 and negative 3, and indicate in which quadrant they lie. So, unahin natin si positive 5 at si positive 3. Ito po, yung x po natin is positive 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, ito po yun. And our y is positive 3. 1, 2, 3. So, ito po yung point. Positive 5 and positive 3. So, ang location niya po ay nasa quadrant 1. And for our next point, negative 3 and positive 2. So, our x is negative 3. So, dito po yung negative 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and our y is positive 2. Ito po yung positive y po natin. 1, 2. So, ito po yung point. Negative 3 and positive 2. Nasa quadrant 2 po siya. And for our next point, negative 2 and negative 4. Our x is negative 2. So, ito po yung x. 1, 2. Okay, and our y is negative 4. Pababa, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ito po yung point. Negative 2 and negative 4. So, nasa quadrant 3 po siya. And our last point is positive 4 and negative 3. Our x is positive 4. Ito po 1, 2, 3, 4. Yan. And our y is negative 3. 1, 2, 3. So ito po yung point natin. Positive 4 and negative 3. So therefore, nasa quadrant 4 po siya. Uses of rectangular coordinate system. So ito po yung uses ng rectangular coordinate system. To determine the position of a place on a map, we use a coordinate system. Gaya nito. Ito po yung x-axis niya. A, B, C, D until J. Saka yung y-axis po niya 1 to 10. Okay? So kung nakikita nyo sa ating map, yung sa globe, di ba may mga lines doon? Yan po yung values ng x at saka y. Di ba? So, ginamitan po sila ng coordinate system para po malocate kung saan po yung isang lugar. And one of the uses of rectangular coordinate system is gaya nito. Kung mag-drawing ka, kung mag-enlarge ka o mag-reduce ng drawing mo, pwede mo gamitan ng rectangular coordinate system. Illustrates linear equation in two variables. An equation is said to be linear equation in two variables if it is written in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 or ax plus by equal to c, where a, b, and c are real numbers. Then a and b, the coefficients of x and y, respectively, are not equal to 0. So ito po yung general form ng ating linear equation in two variables, ax plus by plus c equal to 0 or sometimes ax plus by equal to c. And a linear equation is also defined by y equal to mx plus b, can be represented by its equation where m is the slope and m is the y-intercept. So ito po yung y equal to mx plus b, ito po yung tinatawag nating slope-intercept form. Yung ax plus by plus equal to 0 or ax plus by equal to c is our standard form. Okay? And always remember na yung ating variable x and y, dapat yung exponent niya is only 1. Diba? Yung degree of exponent niya dapat 1. Kasi pag more than 1, hindi na po yan linear equation into variables. Okay, so illustrative example. Question number 1. Does the equation 3x plus 2y equal to 6 describe a linear? If yes, determine the slope and the y-intercept. So nakikita po natin dito example 3x plus 2y equal to 6. So yung x at saka si y, yung exponent niya is only 1. Diba? And nakikita po natin na ang itsura niya ay itsura ng linear equation, di ba? Ito yung ax po natin. Ito po yung by po natin. At ito po yung c po natin. Okay, so this is a linear equation in two variables. Then, we will determine the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so the equation 3x plus 2 equal to 6 can be solved for y or in the form of y equal to mx plus b. So we have to rewrite this one because this is a standard form. We have to rewrite this one into this form, y equal to mx plus b, para po ma-determine natin yung slope m at saka yung y-intercept natin na b. Okay, so to do that, dapat lahat ng variables or variable or constant nasa right side, di ba? Ito. Dahil sa left side, yung maiiwan lang ay si y. Diba? Lahat nandun sa right side. So, what we're going to do is, we will add both sides by negative 3x. Kasi this is positive 3x. Okay, so, magiging ganito. 3x plus 2y plus negative 3x. Ang tawag natin dito is property of equality. Then, equal to 6 plus negative 3x. So, ang mangyayari dito, si positive 3x at saka si negative 3x, ma-eliminate po natin. So, ang maiwan dito is 2y. Then sa kabila, equal to negative 3x plus 6. Okay. So, next, we will multiply both sides with positive 1/2. Diba? Para ma-eliminate natin si 2 para si y yung maiwan. Diba? Kasi ito po yung sunod natin, y equal to mx plus b. So, we will multiply both sides by positive 1/2. So, ang mangyayari, ma-eliminate si 2, ang maiwan ay si y. Sa kabila naman, magiging negative 3/2 x plus 3. Okay, saan galing si 3? 6 divided by 2. So, the result is positive 3. Okay, so ito na po yun, y equals to mx plus b. So, ang ating slope is negative 3 over 2 or negative 3/2. And our y-intercept is positive 3. Okay, question number 2. Does the equation x squared plus y equal to 6 describe a linear equation? The answer is no, because the degree is 2. So, exponent ni x, dapat 1 lang po siya. But this one is 2. So, therefore, this is not a linear equation. Okay, so punta po tayo dito sa exercises po natin. Determine whether the equation is a linear equation. If yes, determine the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so for our exercise number 1, we have here y equal to x plus 1. So is this a linear equation? Yes, this is a linear equation. Ito po yung variable x at saka y po natin. Yung exponent niya is only 1. Diba? And since this is a linear equation, so ano po yung slope niya at saka yung y-intercept niya? No need to rewrite this one into y equal to mx plus b dahil naka-slope intercept form na po siya, di ba? Ito po yung y natin, ito po yung mx po natin, ito po yung b natin. So therefore, our slope is the numerical coefficient of x, which is 1, positive 1, and our y-intercept is positive 1. Okay, for exercise number 2, we have here x squared plus 3x minus 1 equal to 10. Is this a linear equation? The answer is no because of this one. Exponent po ng x natin dapat 1. But this equation is 2 yung exponent niya. And aside from that, tingnan nyo yung variable po natin. Di ba isa lang? Si x lang. Okay? So this is not a linear equation in 2 variables. How about exercise number 3? We have 4y plus 4x minus 20 equal to 0. Is this a linear equation? Yes, this is a linear equation. Our variable x and y, yung exponent niya is only 1. Diba? Ito po yung ex po natin, ito po yung by po natin. Nauna lang si by dito, diba? Ito po si ax, at saka ito po yung si c po natin. Okay, so since this is a linear equation into variables, we have to determine the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, so since this is a linear equation in 2 variables, 4y plus 4x minus 20 equal to 0, so dapat i-rewrite po natin sa into the form of y equal to mx plus b para po malaman natin yung slope m at saka si y-intercept. So what we're going to do is we will add both sides by negative 4x and positive 20, di ba? Para si 4y yung maiwan sa left side, lahat doon sa right side. Okay? So magiging ganito na siya. So 4y plus 4x minus 20 plus negative 4x plus positive 20. Sa kabila naman, magiging 0 plus positive 20 plus negative 4x or simply as positive 20 plus negative 4x. Ma-eliminate po natin si positive 4x at saka si negative 4x and also negative 20 and positive 20. So ang maiwan dito is only 4y. Then sa kabila is negative 4x plus 20. Okay, so next we will multiply both sides by 1 over 4 para ma-eliminate si 4 po dito. Okay, so we will multiply both sides by 1 over 4. So magiging 4 divided 4. Ang matira is si y. Sa kabila naman, negative 4x times 1 over 4. Nagiging negative 4x divided 4 na po siya. Since negative 4x divided by positive 4, magiging negative x. At saka dito naman, 20 times 1 over 4, magiging 20 divide 4. So 20 divided by 4 is positive 5. So our answer is y equal to negative x plus 5. And our slope here is the numerical coefficient of our x, which is negative 1. So our slope is negative 1 and our y-intercept is positive 5. Illustrates and finds the slope of a line given 2 points, equation, and a graph. Okay, slope. A line can be described by its steepness or slope. Yung steepness po natin yung gaano po ka-steep o yung uphill ng isang line or downhill ng isang line. So yan po yung tinatawag nating slope. And the slope or m, symbol is m, of a line can be computed by finding the quotient of rise and run. So that is m is equal to rise over run. The rise refers to the vertical change or change in y coordinate. So yung rise, yung vertical change mo natin sa y-axis. While the run is the horizontal change or change in the x coordinate or yung sa x-axis po natin, sa horizontal. Okay, so find the slope of a line given 2 points. So first, ito po yung unahin natin, diba? Kasi tatlo po yung paraan kung paano mag-determine ng slope ng isang line. Depende kung ano yung given. So unahin natin to. Given 2 points. So our formula is this one. M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1, our numerator, over x sub 2 minus x sub 1, our denominator. So always remember na yung numerator po natin is our vertical change or change in y coordinate, and our denominator is horizontal change, diba? Change in our x coordinate. Okay, example number 1. So find the slope of a line given these 2 points. We have here negative 1 and 0. So our x is negative 1 and our y is 0. And our second point is positive 2 and positive 3. So our x in our second point is positive 2 and our y is positive 3. So we will use this one. M is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1, our numerator, and our denominator is x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Okay, so ang gagawin na po natin, yung value po ng ating y, ilagay lang natin dito sa formula at saka yung x po natin. So magiging ganito. Our y sub 2 is our value of our y sa ating second point, di ba? Ating y sub 1 is the value of our y sa ating first point. So ang y sub 2 natin dito is positive 3. Ito. Minus our y sub 1, the value of y of our first point is 0. So that's on our numerator. Sa ating denominator naman, y sub 2, yung value po natin sa ating x sa second point, which is positive 2. Minus the value of our x in our first point, which is negative 1. So magiging ganito. 3 minus 0, the result is 3. Then 2 minus negative 1, so the result is positive 3. So 3 over 3, or simply as positive 1. So our slope here is positive 1. Okay, so for our example number 2, we're going to find the slope of the line given these 2 points. Our first point is negative 3 and positive 3. Our second point is positive 1 and negative 3. So we will use this formula. So our y sub 2 is the value of our y sa ating second point. And our y sub 1 is the value of dy sa ating first point. And same also with the x sub 2, the value of our x sa ating second point. And x sub 1 is the value of our x in our first point. So substitute lang po natin. So our y sub 2 here is negative 3 minus y sub 1, which is positive 3, over x sub 2, which is positive 1, minus x sub 1, which is negative 3. So ang result po natin dito, magiging ganito. Negative 3 minus 3, the result is negative 6. Then positive 1 minus negative 3, the result is positive 4. So our m is negative 6 over 4, or simply as m is equal to negative 6 over 4. Okay, so punta na naman po tayo sa finding the slope of a line given an equation. So always remember this one, our general form, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, or ax plus by equal to c. So pag binigyan po tayo ng ganito, tapos i-determine po natin yung slope sa line, ang gagawin na po natin is we will going to rewrite the equation into the form of y equal to mx plus b, or the slope intercept form. So find the slope of the line given this equation, 4x plus 2y equal to 6. Since binigyan tayo ng general form, therefore i-rewrite lang po natin ito into the form of y equal to mx plus b para po makuha natin si slope. So this is 4x plus 2y equal to 6. So we're going to use the property of equality. We will add both sides by negative 4x. So magiging ganito na sa 4x plus negative 4x plus 2y equal to 6 plus negative 4x. So ma-eliminate si positive 4x at saka si negative 4x. Maiwan si positive 2y. So magiging 2y equal to negative 4x plus 6 na siya. Diba? Then, we will multiply both sides by 1 over 2. Okay, para ma-eliminate po natin si 2. Para maiwan si y. So magiging ganito na siya. 2y times 1 over 2. So magiging 2y divide 2. So ma-eliminate natin si 2. Ang matira ay si y. Then sa kabila naman, 4x multiplied by 1 over 2. Since this is negative 4x, so magiging negative 4x divided by positive 2. Ang result po natin is negative 2x. Then 6 multiplied by 1 over 2. So magiging 6 divide 2. The result is positive 3. So this is now our answer, y equal to negative 2x plus 3. So this is now in the form of y equal to mx plus b. And our slope here is the numerical coefficient of our x, which is negative 2. So our final answer is our m is equal to negative 2. For our example number 2, we have to find the slope of the line given this equation, y equal to negative x minus 2. So since this is in the form of y equal to mx plus b, so no need to rewrite this one. Okay, so automatically ma-determine na po natin yung slope. So the numerical coefficient of our x, which is negative 1. So therefore our answer is m equal to negative 1. Tapos na po tayo doon sa how to find the slope of the line given 2 points and given an equation. So now we are on the last part, which is find the slope of a line given the graph. Rules for finding the slope of a line given the graph. First, find the 2 points on the line. Okay. Then second, count the rise. How many units do you count up or down to get from one point to the next point? Then record this number as your numerator. Number 3 is count the run. How many units do you count left or right to get to the point? Then record this number as your denominator. Number 4, simplify your fraction if possible. Here, our example. Example number 1. Given this graph, so our first point here is negative 3 and positive 3. Ito po yun. Then our second point is positive 1 and negative 3. So we're going to count the rise and also the run. Okay? Kung ito po yung first point natin, papunta po tayo dito sa ating second point, which is positive 1 and negative 3. So our rise here is ito. Diba? Vertical. So pababa po tayo. Diba? So we will count from here up to here. Okay. Ito po yung sa vertical po natin. So, galing dito, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So, since pababa po tayo, yung value po natin is negative 6. Ito po yun. Okay. Yan po yung sa rise po natin. Then run. Galing dito, papunta naman dito. Okay, so count po tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since papunta tayo sa right, therefore, positive yung value po natin. Therefore, our run is positive 4. So our slope is negative 6 over 4. What if baliktad? Dito tayo galing papunta dun sa taas. Ano kayang resulta? Okay, so what we're going to do is we will count the number of units sa rise po natin. Ito, yung rise po natin ay yung vertical po natin, di ba? So galing dito papunta sa taas. Count lang po natin kung ilang units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So positive 6. Kasi pataas po tayo. Then ang ating run is galing dito papunta dito, nagiging 1, 2, 3, 4. Since papunta tayo sa left, so therefore our value is negative 4. So our slope is positive 6 over negative 4, or simply as negative 6 over 4. So pareho lang po sila.
That's all for today, at sana marami pa kayong natutunan at maraming salamat sa pagbisita. See you in my next video.